Hello everybody, Holiday Home here, and this is my Easter home tour for 2020. The only two things really to note is, first of all, just with all the stuff going on with the virus and everything that I'm sure you know of, the construction has been delayed a little bit, so that won't be, I guess, in effect for this tour. And then the other thing is that this might be the last tour I do, I'm not really sure, just kind of depends on things. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get into the tour. Okay, so here we are out in the front yard. So first thing, I'd buy the mailboxes here. I really like how this turned out. It's generally the same as last year, but a little different. So we've got this bow at the top with the eggs that wrap around like the poles up on the porch, and that still looks really good. I planted some tulips around the base of the mailbox thing, so they're not quite blooming yet. It's a little early for them, but they'll eventually bloom, and I think that will look really cool. And then we've got this little chickie there next to it. So I think that whole setup looks pretty nice together out by the mailboxes. So then we're just gonna head over to here. We're gonna go probably far over to the right again like usual, but there is one thing out on this tree, so I'll head to that first. Really like how the Easter stuff looked, and the flowers are kind of starting to bloom a little earlier this year, so it kind of fits together with it nicely. So out on this tree, I've just got a bow that I made, just like with the pastel colors. It just kind of hangs from this tree. I think that looks pretty nice, actually. The little tassels just kind of blow in the wind, and that just hangs from this tree. So that's something we have out here. And then heading over to up here. So I guess we'll just do this. First thing is down by the base of this tree. We've just got these little bunny stake things. They're just like wire framed, solid colors. And I think I repainted those last year after Easter, so they're a little brighter again and they look nice. So I think that looks really good. Those down there. And then in the tree above them, just eggs hanging from that. There's still some of those dead leaves on there, but the eggs kind of power them and like overpower them in color. You can notice them a lot more. So we have those on there. And then these two little bushes also have just one of each color egg hanging from them, kind of reversed in pattern. So we've just got those on there. And then coming over to here, there's a couple of these all over. So one egg just kind of sits here. I just kind of put them in through randomly, so there's that. And obviously, like I said, we got some of the flowers already coming up. Tulips there, tulips there. I may show what those look like with the decorations, because they're up so early this year that they might bloom when the stuff is still up, so that would be cool. Coming over to this spot, we've got the joy sign that's just got like the glitter on it. The pink, I think I also painted that again just to kind of, it was fading, so to make it more vibrant. I think that looks pretty good again. And we've got the flowers, like I said, here's some of the daffodils, they're already opening, so I think that really adds to it a lot. I think the flowers just kind of really make it a lot nicer. So we have those on there, blooming in front of that sign. And then up on this tree, just like all the other ones, we've got eggs going all the way around this of different colors. These have been pretty good, actually. We made these like 3 years ago, and I thought that they would start to kind of fade and stuff, but the colors have stayed pretty bright and nice, so kept doing that. So there's that little setup. And then coming over to here, here's two more of those eggs. There's also like a little weed in front of that one. I kind of just left it because I thought it looked cool. I don't know, something about that looks cool. It's just a little grass thing. We'll probably pull it out after. Got some more, tulips there. We'll see those later. These daffodils, these aren't part of the decor, but they're just opening up today, and I think they look really nice. They fit well with the stuff on the porch, just add a lot to it. So there's that. And there's just kind of a wide shot of the porch. We'll go up there later. Here's another one of those eggs just sitting here. That's kind of one of the bigger ones. And then on this bush, I also have eggs that just go all the way around it. I think that really is a really good Easter decoration thing. And then the garden flag up here is just this little one with the nice pastel colors. You'll see it's the same as the one in the backyard, just a smaller one right here. So I like that. And then some more tulips there. We'll come back to this stuff in a minute, but first we're just gonna head, I think we'll go all the way over to the left here. So this tree, I just have this little He Is Risen cross, same as, there's one inside that's similar to it. I think they came together or they were at the same spot. So it's just this cross sticks in the ground. It's got these cool purple flowers and just says He Is Risen, so I kind of like to stick that next to this tree. And then there are a few more things on the side this time, so let's head over there. You'll see kind of tulips coming up all around here. But on this side, we've got some here as well. I don't know, I'm just showing these because these are new. I planted all of these last fall, so I think it's going to be really cool to have a bunch of different colors everywhere. We've just got this little carrot stake thing. That is, yeah, that's not new. That just kind of sticks next to the door to add a little thing. And I like that there. And then on this side, the cross, I just put one of these egg stakes. I bought a few more of those this year. There's a couple new ones, so I just put one next to that there, and then a bow on it as well, just kind of sticks from it. I think that looks really nice. It adds color. I wouldn't do that in like the summer, but when it's the early spring like this, there's really no other color yet, so I think that adds a lot to it. So there's that. And then we'll just head back around this way. So right here in this basket, we've just got these two little bunny stakes. They just kind of stick in there. They're the same. There's ones inside that are like that, but they have a handle and they hang on the doors. So we've got two of those here. And then there's one more of those eggs. That's the biggest one. I just kind of hid it behind these. And then there are some tulips on each of these things as well. And there's some, I think these are miniature daffodils. So those look like they might just open pretty soon. I think they're yellow. So those will be in front of there. That'll be cool. We've got these bows on each side, of course. So there's just this one here. And then we'll go over to the other one. Right here, they're the same. There's no lights for Easter because it's kind of hard to like pick a color, so I just leave them white, and we turn them on when we need them, but not really for decoration. So there's that. And then below that, in this bucket, we've just got two more of these egg things. They're different ones. They have little bows tied to them, and they just kind of sit in there. So I like how that looks. And then two more tulips here. These tulips are gonna be cool. I'll probably show them in some way later, but these two there and those two over there are like rainbow pastel tulips. So I guess from the picture, it kind of looked like all the different petals are different colors. So it'll be cool to see what that is like. And here we got the flag. This is one of my favorite flags we have. I ordered this one online a couple years ago, so it's not, I don't believe it's a newer one. Just says Happy Easter at the top, and then it's got the bunny and the flowers and the eggs. I just really like the colors and the design of the picture, so that's there. And then we have the eggs wrapping around both the poles again, just like in the last couple years, and they just kind of wrap around with the little string. Then there's also a bow on the top of each pole. Let me walk over to this one, might as well show it. So they're the same bow on each side, and then they just have the eggs that wrap down with them. And then in the middle of the porch, we've just got these two peep things again. They're just little plastic blow mold things. They sit in between the two chairs, and they're just kind of a little display thing there. So I think that looks nice, and like I showed earlier, it looks cool when, out from the road with these in the middle and the eggs on each side. And let me get up on the porch. There's the last thing here. There's just this little welcome bunny. He's just a little wooden one with a cool like burlap texture. Then he holds a carrot that says welcome. So I really like how that looks on the door. It covers the sign, and then when you close the door here, I guess I'll show this because I hang him from this height for a reason. So when the door closes, you can kind of already see what it's gonna look like, but it looks like he's standing on the bar. So I think that looks good. And yeah, that's it for the outside, or the front yard for Easter. So yeah, now I think we'll head on to the inside. Okay, so here we are at the front door. So up here we've just got the one of the bows in the little corner of the door frame, and then this Happy Easter sign, which is the carrots, which isn't really my favorite Easter thing, but I like how that one looks, so I have that one there. And then the little mat. This is probably one of my favorite mats that we have, and I just put this on this door. I really like how that one looks, though. I think that's got a cool quality to it. So there's that stuff. So now heading inside. Just go back here real quick because there's a few things. Just on the stairs, there's just this old Happy Easter sign that I put on there, so that's that. And on the back of the door is like a different Happy Easter sign, which I like, but it's kind of plain, so I didn't want to put it on the front of the door, so I just put it on the back of this one now. And then this little egg hanger on this handle, and this one on there. And then just on the front of this door, it's kind of less than some of the other holidays, but it's just two egg cutouts that I stuck on there. But they're big and they have a lot of colors, so that's what's on that door. So heading out to here, well, first quick on the back of this door, it's one of my favorite things. It's just a cross with like Easter lily type flowers and little wired sticks and stuff going through it. And that's on this door with some egg cutouts. And then on the handle of this door is just this little bunny right there. And then heading out into this room, behind the chair is just a big inflatable egg. It just kind of sits in the corner, so I put that there. Then on this chair, I like this pillow, so it's just kind of like a silhouette of a bunny, but it's got this little tail on it too, which I think that looks cool. So I like that pillow on there. And then I've just got these little like wire bunnies hanging onto the shelf, and then little things on the shelves. I really like this one. That thing comes off the top, and it's just a cool little egg container. And peeps and eggs on here as well. And then just like always, there's cutouts all across the wall. I won't show them like specifically, but here you can see them real quick, and you'll see them as we go by. So on this table, we've just got the scarf there with some other little things in there. And then we have these eggs that have the little words on them, and I really think those are cool. They have like a very pastel color to them. And these candles kind of are supposed to go in unison with that. So we've got the three like pastel colors in these. And then just some little things all around there. And then coming down below the table, we've got ribbon bows that just wrap all the way around on the legs of the table. And then this Beanie Baby bear sitting there, and this little fluffy bunny one sitting next to him, and those are on the books. And then just eggs and stuff around there with that, and this Charlie Brown DVD. So that just kind of all goes together there. I like how that looks. Then coming over to this couch, we've just got a regular pillow, and then 2 of the 3 peep pillows that I've had for a long time. I still really like those. Those are one of my favorite things. So we've got yellow and the pink one here. This stuff here. Oh yeah, there's a little bunny that sits on top of that painting, so he's there. And then these going over here. And then we're gonna start up at the top. So this is one of the only new things inside now, is these like this garland of eggs that goes around. And we also have ribbon from last year that I put in it, and one of these bunnies on each side. But I really like how it looks actually. Got these on either side of the TV as well. But I really like it, this like egg garland stuff. I just kind of wrapped it through all this stuff and put the ribbon on with it again. So I think that looks really good for the mantle up here. And then we've got the lilies and kind of some tulip flowers that are in the vases. So I really like how that all comes together. And then on this thing, we've got a bow here. There's one on the other side you'll see later. On each side of the switch, we've got these candle holders. Pretty much the only ones for Easter. But I like them. They're cool. They just got little bunnies on them. And then going down, more eggs and stuff. And then you'll see what's here at the bottom. Just baskets, bunnies, chickies, little eggs. This cross with tulips, I really like that. The tulips are like metal, but they really, I think they go together well with that pretty well. This little basket of eggs that I've always had, the only thing I added to that was just put some of these tulips in it. And then we've got this stuff that goes along here. A big carrot. That old bunny, the burlap one I've had for a while, I like him. Eggs and more baskets down here. And then one of those chickies right there. And then coming up to here, we've just got this Happy Easter like ceramic sign. I like that one. And this bow is the same as that one, so I put them on the same side. I kind of want to show, because I just think it looks really good, this whole thing together. I feel like that whole front area looks really good, so that's what that looks like. And there were some more eggs there, and there are some on the wall there as well. And then coming over to here, we've got this Beanie Baby who sits up there. He's just white with a bunch of different egg designs on him. And then we have, I'm just going to stand back, we've got the stickies on the windows here. So on each side, they're kind of mirrored, but different ones in different places. Also, the swing is outside there, that's why that is usually not there. So there are those. And then up on the window, we've got this Happy Easter sign. Just because it's bright out, you know, they kind of hard to see them, but you can see what it is, basically. And then these 2 little guys sitting here. And then coming around here is one of my favorite things as well, is just this, like, rainbow display of these peeps. So orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, and then pink. And I like that, you know, that's not exactly the rainbow, but there's no red, and I thought the pink fit there better. So I like that little thing. They just sit in the corner. And on this chair, we've got this pillow. It's kind of the same as that one over there, but it's the 3 of them, and it's like a longer pillow. I really like how that looks, though, so I put that on that chair. And this table's got a scarf as well, but it's a pink one. Other little things in there. Some more of these eggs. They kind of spin around over time, but they just have words on them. Kind of have to put them in place again, I guess. And then we've got these 3 ceramic, like shiny bunnies of just solid color with eggs with them. So there's that. Then on this table also has a bow. I like that one, the cool like picnic table design, but it's got the Easter colors, so there's that one. And then basket here is just kind of regular basket, and then this one that has the eggs with the faces, which are kind of cute. I like those. You'll see those are in another place as well. And then we've got some more here, and then another Beanie Baby who's kind of like the green one over there, but he's just pink. It's kind of, there's a couple like that, so he sits on the Bible. Oh, and on this table, there's another bow here as well. It's just got some Easter colors, and yeah. I made most of those last year. There are a couple new ones, but I really like how they look. We've just got some little things on the TV remote table here, so there's that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. This is like a peep basket, I guess, and then the colors inside kind of match the colors of the basket, so that's there. And then, I mean, there are some little things on this side as well. Just sign that says Happy Easter, a little peep there. There's that stuff. And coming over to here, got another one of these regular pillows. It's got a chick on it this time, and then this is the other peep one. This is the blue one. And then on the table back here, we've got a table runner. That's like a tablecloth thing, and then the candles are kind of like a rainbow color, and then these 3 are like spring colors, but I like that. You'll see that's in the other one as well, but I think that brings it all together pretty well. And then we've got some of these egg luminaires. If you remember, I have quite a few of these. I don't even remember why, but I really like them. I think they're cool. They look cool with the eggs on the wall all kind of mixed together, so 2 of those are out here. There's a sticky on the mirror. It's just kind of an extra thing. And then there's another egg up there. And then coming down to here, we've got this bow on there with the cool pink and blue colors. And then the garland and lights that go down to here with the spring colors. And then this, I thought about changing this, but I couldn't find anything better, and it looks okay. So it's like inflatable eggs that are just in a pile with some other ones in there, and then that one on the wall. So that whole display looks pretty good. I kind of like it. So there's the end of that room. So now I'll head out into the kitchen. Obviously, like normal, there's just the cutouts all throughout the kitchen. They're all the same, so you'll see them as we go along. In this little corner, we've got two peeps here. A little orange one, which is a new one. He's kind of unique. Orange isn't super common for their colors. And then a little basket there. Coming up here, we've got the little bunny that sits in the little crux there with the light on him, so he sits there. And then there's another one over there, but these little like bell ones that just hang on the handles, so I put one there. And I'll cut out there. There's a bow up here. Then we'll just go through this. It should be able to show up. So we've got the eggs on the window here. The same ones that are on the windows over there you'll see later. So there's those. And in this corner we've just got eggs and then the bunnies with our 3 names on them. So it'll sit there with some other things. This sign, which I got last year, I showed it last year. It's gonna be kind of hard to read with the light, but I really like that one. That's a cool sign. Just little things on there as well, little figurines. Some that we've had for a while, some that are sort of newer. The soap is just, I got a purple one with flowers on it. That was the closest thing I could find, so I think that fits in pretty well. And then a little jelly bean there. This is one of my favorite things, a little ceramic candle holder of the 3 bunnies, so I like how that looks together. And then up here there are also some little like figures and stuff. And in the middle, the little sign probably will not show up, but it says Happy Easter on it. It's just got the 3 bunnies, so I like how that looks. It's like they're looking out the window. And then coming over to here, we've just got little things all on here. The little He Is Risen nightlight, I like that. And then this is the other eggs with faces. It's just a little egg carton that I put all those in, so they're all in there. And then, you know, nothing to particularly explain here, just a lot of little stuff mixed in. The lights, which are more for night, but I turned them on just to show them. This little bunny's new, and the He's Risen cross there, and then just other things. That thing has jelly beans in it, where the lights start right there. And then before I forget it, there's just some more things down here. There's the rest of the cutouts. And then up here, we've just got this guy's new. I really like, I don't know, I just like the design on that one. It's a bunny with the little B for our name, and he just hangs on there, and then we have more cutouts on there. And then there's just a candy in the bowl there. I always kind of do that, just if I have the bowls that are like this, you see I did that for the last 3, and I just did it again. And then in the center here, we've just got the bunny holder with the pink candle in it, and then other things just kind of sitting around it. There's a blue egg back there as well, so that's like the centerpiece. And then coming over here, just got more of the cutouts there, up here. And on top of the fridge and freezer, we've got these 4. These 4 are like the kind of the different ones that don't really fit in a group, so I put them all together every time. I really like this one for some reason, but I really like them all together. I feel like for some reason, just maybe because they're all different, they fit together pretty good. And then we've got 2 magnets on here, so there are those. And then coming over here, we've got cutout down there, the rags on the oven, cut out there. And then before I forget this, because usually there's not one here, but I did put a cutout here as well. Coming over here, we've just got, this is one of my favorite plates, the Happy Easter plate. I just like the colors on it. I really like the design of the swirls and stuff, so there's that. And then a little Peeps mug that sits on the carry thing, and then kind of like a hidden egg. It's like a golden one, I don't know. There's the one golden one, it doesn't really fit in anywhere else good, so I just put it there usually. So then coming over here, here's the other one of those little bells, and then the cutouts all along the top. And then we have the Happy Easter like stickies on the microwave. I feel like that looks pretty good. I don't know, it fits in the space while it looks like it's kind of framed. And we've got this on top of the oven thing, and one of the little figure bunnies there. And then a whole candy thing is just kind of, I'll just go over it slowly, just Peeps and other little eggs and stuff. I just threw it all in. It's kind of like that other area to make sure of a bunch of stuff. The 2 things are the Kisses and the M&Ms, and it's on a little placemat that is made from the like tablecloth material. So these are just real Peeps, and then we end up like giving those away or eating them afterwards. And this light doesn't work, but I still think it looked good, so I just keep it. I couldn't find anything better, so I left it there. And there's that, my cutouts there. And then I guess we'll go to here. We've just got little things all in this area, a little basket of grass, this cool little golden egg with a design on it, a little bunny, basket, more figures up here. And then this is one of the 2 little Easter trees that I really like. They just have swirly and different like spring colored branches, and then you hang the little ornaments on there. And there are also the spring flowers in this thing. And then we've got, I think he is the same as the one out in the other room, just another one of those Beanie Babies. And then some random cutouts here, and also one of the luminaires there. So now, so I don't go too far, I'm just gonna head over here. So you already saw that. There's another one of those here, kind of like in conjunction with that, so I think that looks good. And then this sign, which there are 2 of, you'll see the other one later, but I really like this one. It's kind of the same quality as some of the other things I was mentioning, and that just hangs on here with the 2 cutouts there. And then the sign above the door, it's got nice colors to it, just says Happy Easter. It's got little figures and cutouts within it. And then with some of the new ribbon I just kind of had left over, it's kind of transparent, but I put it on each side of this door, which will probably be the last thing for this. But I think that looks kind of nice with this side. And then these should show up. Yeah, they show up pretty well. So the stickies, these are the same as the one by the other kitchen window there. There's just more of them and they go on there. And then a little holder, or not, what do you call it, a handle thing, that one more of those eggs that sits there. And the cat's bed, they have their little toys and a Beanie Baby with them as well. And the wooden cutouts, like always, are here. The basket, bunny, little chick, and the cross. I really like how the cross looks. I think it just has cool details to it. So there's that. So we'll head down into this room. There's not a whole ton out here, but there are some things. So on this, there's a bow that just starts up here and then wraps down with its ribbon just kind of winding through on that. So that's all that's there. And then this is one of the old flags, just like St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day. I put this here and it just kind of hangs down in the middle. It's even got some, it's old, it's been used a lot, so I just always put it in here, but that might stop after this room gets changed. One of the Beanie Baby like pastel bunnies, the other one's out in the living room you'll see, but I just put the other one in here. I couldn't really find a better spot for them, so I think they look good there. And then, oh yeah, before I forget, there is a bow up here too. I don't know, there's a lot of Easter bows, but I put them wherever, they kind of pop because they're so bright, so you notice them. We've just got this bunny here, and then on the other side, I'll come to the tree later, but on the other side we've got this one with the eggs, so those two are kind of on like either side. And then in the middle here, it's not going to show up very well. I will have a nighttime clip, but this is like the tree, you know, that's always here, but I decorated for Easter now, so it's just got stuff on it going down to there. And that's just all wrapped on the tree. It doesn't look the greatest at night or at day. I usually don't have it on or anything right now, but see that later. And then we've got just an extra cutout there. And then coming over to here, the last thing out here is just this random little chick that sits on this chair. Oh, and another bow up there. That one's kind of crumpled up, but it looks nice. I like how it hangs on there. So there's that room. So heading back inside here, I think we'll, well, I guess since we're over here, just show the wall. So just got cutouts that go all the way along the wall. They're all kind of the same pastel colors. They kind of blend in. They don't show up as much as some of the other ones, but they are all along that wall. And then up on the fan, we have, this is the chime for Easter. I like this one. There's a lot of groups of 3 bunnies, so there's none of that. And then for the table, let me turn this light on just a little bit. There we go, so we can see that a little bit better. So I like the centerpiece for this one too. It's not as showy as some of the other ones, but it's just kind of that same tablecloth for the tablecloth, and then just random, the bows kind of wrap around, so that's kind of a different thing that I like. Just use that to fill in the space better. And then there's eggs and other stuff that go all along it within that. And then this cross, which is cool. I like that as like the middle piece, so there's that. And then the sign that's always on the chair here is just the Easter one, and some more of that like sparkly ribbon that I kind of wrapped around the top this time, so I think that looks pretty okay. And then coming over here, we've just got this big like gardener type bunny that my mom has had for a while. I just put him in the corner of the chair sitting there. And then I think the only thing I forgot over here was behind the computer, sort of, is this little bunny. He just sits there in his little, holds the egg, and then I fill it up with little eggs. So he just kind of sits in the corner of that. So I think that's it out here. So heading out to this room. It's just a wide shot of that. We'll come out there later, but first we're just gonna go down the hallway really quick. So, oh, there's Kit Guys in there. So here's the hallway. So we've just got the cutouts on each side there, and then a bunny one down here. And on this side, something I've done for quite a while, but it's probably one of my favorite things, is like these little jelly beans that just kind of go on the, hang from the pictures here, and then the cutouts mixed within them. So I think that looks really nice, so I like that. And then this like mixed matched color bunny that sits up on top of the doorbell. So I like the hallway pretty well for Easter. And then down at the end, there's the other one of those signs on this door, the bunny hanger there, and then a cutout on this one. So there's that. So heading into the bathroom, here's the sign on that one. It's just another one of those eggs. That came in like a group of 5 or so, so that's another one that just says Happy Easter on it. And then in here, the light, there's not really a light. There's no night light. It's just one of those scent things that you put the thing in and it makes the fragrance. So it's just a bunny with a purple one I put in there, and then an egg and the soap. The soaps are these blue ones with the palm branches, kind of for Palm Sunday, but they also have the blue color for Easter, and then I put eggs behind both of them. So that is what's on each side. Then we've got the stickies in the 4 corners, just kind of random stuff. It goes all the way around. He's risen sign, I like that. Another bunny there. And then actually on each side of this, we have the bunny cutouts on each drawer, so there are those. And then that's the same one that's in the kitchen, so he sits on top of here. There's 2 of those. Then coming over to here, we've just got some more. I don't know where they all came from, but I have a ton of these little Peep stuffed animals, so I just kind of put them in this thing this time. And on top of the toilet here, we've just got like a little covering thing, and on top of that, there are eggs. And this Kleenex box, I just got a blue one and put stickers on it. That was about the closest thing I could find that would fit. So there's that, another Peep there. And then in the back corner of this, there's just another basket with kind of a different color theme. So it's back there. And then on here, we've just got some more of the stickies that were left over. So I kind of put them all together there. So there's that. There's the bathroom in the hallway. And now we'll head out into the living room. So starting out here, we've got this little Happy Easter sign there and a bunny on top of the clock. And then on each side of this, actually, we have these little cutouts of bunnies and eggs. There's just kind of a lot of those, so I used them wherever I thought they would fit. And then we've got some more eggs, and on each side of this thing there's a basket, so that's the one with the chicks in it, and then this one has the bunnies. And I like how that kind of all sits up together. And then this is what I was talking about earlier with the other one that kind of has the rainbow. So that's the kind of rainbow colors, not including red, just because I don't feel like that fits very well with Easter. So there's that. And then over on this door, I've just got one of those like cheap garland signs that just says Happy Easter, so that's what's on there. There's quite a few of these, so here's another one of those bunny hangers. And there's also one over on this door. They just have different colored ties. And this is one of my favorite things. I think I mentioned that last year, but it's just a cross with the flowers that kind of wrap through it, the wooden stick ones, and it hangs on that door, and it actually lines up perfectly with the lines in the window, so I like that. And then on either side are the bows, so I still think that looks really good together, just like the Christmas one. So there's that. And then by this mirror, the cross mirror, we've just got some more cutouts kind of around that, so there's that. Then on this side, on top, we've got the flowers in here, the tulips and the, what are they called? The lily, or no, whatever. Oh, the daffodils that I showed outside that you'll see in the outside part. So same flowers in there. And then eggs and other little bunnies here. This one I like is just a little welcome sign because, you know, it's kind of technically the front door, so it just says welcome and they're all holding the letters. And then here's the other one of those trees I was talking about. It sits right here and has the stuff on it. And entering into this room, it's just got this like mat that I kind of put as like an entrance mat that just sits on there. And then over, we're gonna go this way first. Just got another basket with a different kind of like theme, and then eggs. You'll just see there's just kind of a lot of eggs out here because that's the best way I found to cover the space. So on this table, we've just got the 3 bunnies and then some eggs in this basket. Another bow with spring colors, so it all sits on there. And here's the other one of those pastel bunnies just on this pink chair, and he sits on there. And then coming up to the pictures, we've just got some more, so you'll see the egg wall stickers, so there's some there. One of these little bunnies that just sits up there, the stuffed animal one. Then we have the stickies on both windows, so here's this side. Sun kind of makes, you can see them better. And then here's the 3 candles, the new kind of thing that started last time, so it's got the pink, yellow, and green this time, which also matches with this bow that I just kind of put on there that wraps down to the bottom, where there's a basket in there of eggs, and then these 3 ceramic bunnies and just kind of random plastic eggs that go all the way along here, so you'll see those continue as you go this way. And then on the cabinet, just some of these extra stickies that just go as you go up there. And on top, these 2 stuffed animals, a little lamb and a little chickie one. They both kind of, I don't know, I just thought they fit together. Probably the eyes, the face are kind of the same, so they sit up there. And then, oh yeah, I'll show those when I leave the room. That'll be the last thing. So then we've got this little bunny in the car here, and he just kind of sits there, and he's one of those Hallmark things that moves, but I just put him inside that. I don't believe they went together. And then we've just got more eggs that go around here. The 2 eggs that sit back there, they're actually like containers, but I just kind of sit them up like that on the wall. And then this one that sits kind of a little bit behind the flower vase, but he just sits there. And then these are some more of those like wire arm bending ones that you can just bend their arms and put them in different positions. So I put them all along on this thing. And then we've got another bow here. I believe this is a new one. It's just got the spring colors, and it just kind of hangs down on this picture. And then, oh yeah, I mean, they're the same, but I didn't show, you know, these are the same stickies on this side. We've just got the wall stickers that go all the way around here on each side, kind of in the corner. So there's those 2 as well. You'll see those from farther away in a minute. On the mirror, we've just got some stickies. This says happy, it's kind of hard to see on that one, but it just says Happy Easter on that one, and then has the eggs on it there. And then on each side of this, we've got these little bunnies that are kind of similar to the ones in the family room, so pink and blue one. And then these old Beanie Babies. I don't know if there's a little pink one, but we don't have it, so I just put them together in that way because the pink one's kind of the odd one out there. And then coming over to here, down here we've got 2 more baskets with, that one doesn't really have a theme, but that one kind of does, different themed colors. And then coming up onto this table, just little things and eggs sitting there. This old bunny figurine my mom's had for a long time. And you'll see these on each table, so this is the first one. And these lights that kind of wrap around here, they look okay during the day. They're certainly a lot better at night, but turn them on just to show. And then this I like, this is just a little thing on top of the lamp. It's just the bunny ears with the bow together. I think that just looks really good for some reason, so I did that again. And there's those like I showed. Coming over to this couch, we've just got these bunnies on each side. There's one there and there, they're the same. And then now this time there's just these little ones also on the lower part down there. And on this table, I like how this turned out. I did this a little differently. It's pretty much the last thing. So just the runner that goes along here. They all kind of have that same design. And then just these little things that go all the way around. Some of those new figures that kind of sit in there with it. Another one of those little tea set things. And then in the middle, there's just, I filled it up with some of that fabric and then put these eggs in there with it. So I think that looks good. And then a little train of bunnies as well that sits there. And just some other stuff coming around there. So there's that. I like how that turned out. And this table, 2 more baskets under that one, kind of the same as over there. And just this little cross figurine, which I like. Another peep, and then there's the other one of those baskets, same as the other side. Up on the wall here, just some more stickers. I don't know if I showed that, but they just kind of go all the way across this wall. And then coming down out of this chair is just these, whatever's left of these little peeps. There's just a lot of random stuffed animal ones that I've gotten over the years that people have given me and stuff, so put them on that chair. And then pretty much the last thing is just, this is kind of what these look like from this room, you know, hanging, so they're supposed to kind of be seen from back here as a better, like, thing that shows off the whole room. So yeah, that's basically it for the inside, and now we'll just go out to the backyard. Okay, so here we are now in the backyard, so let's just head out there. So there is kind of a few more new things in the backyard this year. I really like how it turned out, actually. It looks pretty nice. So first thing here is the flag, the big flag, which is the same as the garden one in the front yard. That's, you know, that's not new this year, but I still really like it. I like the colors on it, so that's what we have there. And then we are gonna head all the way out to here, because there are a lot of things kind of far away. And there is something way over here on the right this time, so I'm gonna head over to it. So we've just got these 2 eggs, which are in my garden, you know, for the summer. I just kind of stick them in here. There's just 2 of them, kind of like just sticking out of the ground randomly. So I just have those 2 over here. And then coming over to the birdhouse. I really like how this turned out. I think this looked nice. So it's the same as last year with the bow and the eggs on it. So there's just the bow on the actual birdhouse, and then the eggs go down it like this. But then the new thing is this little bunny stake thing in the ground, and I really like how that all kind of ties it together. I just think that looks really good all together as like a piece. So that's what's out here. There's that. And then coming over to here, just gonna, so the fence obviously around this tree is gone, and we're gonna probably cut down this tree, you know, sometime sort of soon because it's dead. So I just put the bunny here. I added a new bow to it. It's very old, the bunny itself, so I just made a new bow and put it around its neck, and then it just is at the corner of the shed with this like rustic sign. So I feel like these 2 things fit together pretty well, actually, the bunny and the sign. So we have those there, and then one of these eggs I just kind of put down there next to it. So there's that. And then coming over to here, I'll zoom in on this like usual. Up on the tree house, we've just got the sign that says Happy Easter. It might be kind of hard to tell, but that's what it says from here. And then it's got a bow in the corner of the door as well. And then all the eggs that just go along the railing just hang with some fishing line, and they just hang from the railing there. So that's what's up there. I like that. And then we're gonna head around the waterfall like usual. We got that going now. We got it, the water running down the waterfall, so that's cool. It's getting warm enough out for that to happen. So we got this here. So on this bush, we've just got eggs on there, just like in the front yard, just all over it randomly hanging on that bush. And then the birdhouse, the only thing on there is just another bow right there. It's just got cool like tablecloth pattern on it, and it's got spring colors, so there's that. And then next to this, the bench, we've just got the joyous Easter flag, which I really like. Kind of looks like a stained glass window. It's got the cross on it, so that's nice to have part of that back here with this stuff as well. And there's that. And that is pretty much it. Here's kind of like, I like how it looks from a far back view. Everything looks pretty well, and it's, you know, it's bright stuff, so you can see it from pretty far away. And yeah, that's pretty much it in the backyard. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a happy Easter. Bye.